Do you believe that there is life after death and wonder how it looks like? Will we go to heaven or suffer in hell after we die? Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we share mind-blown near-death experiences stories all over the world. Today's story about Nick, who's almost died in a car accident and had remarkable encounter. Lay back, relax and let's begin. After being critically injured in a near-fatal car accident, I experienced a near-death experience. Due to complications, I was unable to breathe and required a ventilator before falling into a coma. Since waking up from my coma, I've had vivid memories of being on the other side of the curtain in a heavenly paradise. Everything was engulfed in a dazzling mist. The brightness was all about us, it even passed through me. I recall staring at my hand and seeing the light travel through it. My hand was translucent, which surprised me. His visage gleamed with such brilliance as I strolled with a divine being. I don't even know where to begin to express it. I identified this celestial person as Jesus because he reminded me of a familiar acquaintance. He didn't say anything about himself because it wasn't necessary. I recall walking with Jesus, but not in the bodily sense. Our stroll is best described as hovering in mid-air, a bare fraction above the ground of a lovely garden. Everything about this garden had a white and brilliant overall appearance. The vivid green of the leaves caught my attention. I could see the lake as well as a brilliant glow around it. The river burbling made a musical sound. The water stream almost sang. The water was very clear. I recall wanting to kneel and drink from the stream that ran through the garden we were strolling through. When I attempted to scoop up water with my hands, the water practically went through them, and it wasn't moist. While I was bent over attempting to sip this water, Jesus came to a halt and gazed at me. His gaze was fixed on mine. My desire for this water, even if I couldn't put it to my lips and drink it, vanished at that instant. I can't explain what I felt when the water ran through my palms, but I did feel something. I had this overpowering need to explore every aspect of this garden. I knew Jesus and I was speaking even if we didn't speak with our mouths. His countenance gleamed brightly, and it was clear how he felt about me. Simply by being there, he emanated love, compassion, and worry for me. The sense of calm I had was indescribable. I was offered the option of returning to earth and living another life or staying with him in heaven. We both understood it would be difficult to return to earth since I told him I only wanted to return if I could assist others and myself. He understood I didn't want to spend any more time on earth if it meant being locked in an unresponsive body with no way of communicating. The sight of love in his eyes filled me with delight at the time, and when I recall that sense of joy, I am filled with joy all over again. I'm not sure how I achieved it, but I found myself in a hospital room, staring at my spouse, who was holding my hand and chatting with me. Only I wasn't looking at things through my own eyes. I recognized myself and being outside of it from above. As I saw this scenario, I had a tremendous urge to return to earth and spend more time with my spouse, if only I could connect with her and aid her. I was understood, and my heart's demands were heard. The next thing I recall is being locked in my body while others attended to my bodily needs. I recall being able to know what the nurses were thinking about me based on how they touched me. I could tell if they believed I was going to survive or die by their touch. I could tell whether they felt they were caring for a deceased person whose spirit was not present. I recall attempting to shout, "Look, I'm still alive. I've come in. I'm going to make it." I relaxed and trusted a person considerably more if I knew that they realized they were caring for a living person. I could read their minds. I recall talking telepathically while in my spirit body. In that celestial garden, this is how Jesus and I talked. It was so simple. It took no effort. You had thoughts, and they were shared. Speaking with my physical mouth is extremely tough and annoying. Sometimes we're misinterpreted, folks misinterpret what you're attempting to communicate. The term soulmates refers to communication between two souls, often known as a spirit-to-spirit connection. It is a tremendous experience to converse on a spiritual level. I think I've had this spiritual talent since my near-death experience, and it has greatly enriched my life as I apply it. I have a strong desire to interact with others on a spiritual level. I've discovered that the only way I can communicate on earth is through writing. But I need to psychologically prepare myself to converse on a spiritual level. I'm able to accomplish this by writing at home, away from distractions. We are what we believe. I find minor ideas annoying. I only watch television if it stimulates positive thoughts. I'm listening to other music now, and I'm drawn to the ethereal. My near-death experience has transformed me. I seek justice and despise wickedness. I'm genuinely grateful for my injury since, while it has negatively impacted my physical talents, it has also greatly enhanced my spiritual powers. I've experienced a serene hopefulness ever since I awakened from my coma. I feel that the reason I am still alive and have returned to the earth is to speak to the beauty of the spirit realm and Jesus being who he claimed he was, a kind brother in the spirit world. This understanding and belief have an impact on all aspects of my life. I feel I return to live more life, in part to fulfill my promise with the Lord to share this message with anybody who will listen. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe and turn on your notification to watch the latest video on our channel. God bless you all.